I mean, I didn't win. You know, ultimately that's why we do it. George was a better man. I felt good in there. Just got clipped. That's the way it goes. You go down. He was very strong. You know, he had a good grip. I was trying to fight his hands. You know, not a lot more you can say really. I felt good in there. Felt like that, you know, when he took me down, I could get up when I wanted. I beat him up with some elbows off the back. He wasn't, I felt in control on the feet, but yeah, God bless him. Good for him. That's the way it goes.
Your pre-fight talk is always fun, you know, but you said he's old and slow, but I thought at least in the first round his jab was kind of quick. I mean, did that surprise you? I mean, were you a little bit surprised by the way he came out?
No, not really. I wasn't surprised. That's what I was expecting, you know. I mean, he's always had good striking. No, nothing surprised me. Nothing surprised me other than that left hook that dropped me, of course. That was a big surprise.
I see a lot of people saying, you know, after taking that much time off, moving up a division and beating you, he deserves to be called the greatest of all time. Do you believe that?
Well, I'd say so. Yeah, good for him. You know, I mean, yeah, why not? Why not? You know, it's off as a blow for me, I guess.
And last thing for me, Mike, I mean, you said it right in there. You said, listen, you talked about retiring, but no, you're going to carry on. March date in London, is that appealing for you, or do you need a little time off?
No, I don't need time off. I'm fine. I've got no injuries whatsoever. You know, I'm not hurt at all. I've got a couple of little scuffs on my face, but you know, nothing hurt me. You know, but tonight was his night. Maybe March in London. Yeah, that sounds nice. We'll see. We'll see if I'm free. You know, hopefully I've got a few things lined up next year. But if I'm free, why not? I'm certainly not. Everyone said to me, "Oh, you didn't tap, mate. That was great." I said, yeah, but I did get choked out on TV. So, you know, it's not really a good consolation prize. So I don't really want my last time in the octagon to be me getting choked out. So I'll be back in there again at some point.
Hey, Mike. George said in the cage, I don't know if you heard him, you were standing right there. He said he saw a weakness in you watching on tape that, you know, you were vulnerable to being hit on your left side there. Is that something that you were aware of and that you had worked to try to improve, or were you surprised when you heard him say it?
No. I mean, you know, good for him. You know, I mean, I was confident in there. You know, you know, he caught me. Simple as that. It's not like I thought I had some weakness there that I was working towards. You know, just good shot.
You hit him with a fairly good right hand. I think it was late in the first round, if I'm not mistaken. Were you surprised how he took it? Because that's a punch from you, a guy a lot bigger that you would think might do some damage to him. Do you give him credit for a better chin than maybe you thought he had?
Oh, no, I mean, to be honest, no, he had a good chin. You know, I always knew he had a good chin, but no, I wobbled him. You know, he took it well. That's what you do. That's what you do when you've been around this sport this long. You know how to weather the storm, pardon me. Yeah.
Quick question. You looked like you were timing him really well in the second round. It also looked like he might have been slowing down a little bit. Did you feel he was getting slower? And how did you think he came back in the third?
I did, yeah. No, I felt him slowing down. Of course, he got me down in the second round. Anytime you get taken down, you want to get back up. But I was landing a lot of good elbows from underneath, and I was landing some punches from underneath. But even still, even though I was busting him up, I was still conscious of the fact that you're losing the fight in that position. Even though I was cutting him open, I knew I was losing the fight. So I thought, right now it's time to get back up. So I felt very positive in the fact that, of course, he got me down, but I was able to get back up in the first and in the second when I chose. So yeah, you know, maybe that confidence was my demise, maybe, but yeah. I did feel him slowing down a little bit, yeah. I could see it on his face, certainly when he started bleeding and things like that, you know, yeah.
Mike, this was obviously GSP's first middleweight fight. Did he feel like a middleweight in there to you?
Oh yeah, he looked like one as well. He looked huge. And I said going into this, I said he'd probably be the stronger man. You know, he's one of those types of guys. He's a consummate professional. So he certainly felt like a middleweight when he had his arms wrapped around my neck.
Who would you like in GSP Whitaker?
What do you mean? To win?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Of course I'm going to say GSP, but probably not, probably Whitaker. I'd beat GSP in a rematch, but God bless him, it's his night tonight. You know, good for him. I'm not taking anything away. He did well. He did great.
Hi, Michael, over here. Is there anything about George that surprised you tonight?
No, other than that left hook, no, you know, I mean, to be honest, the fight went as I expected. I felt like I was reading him. you know, I'm not trying to take away from him. He did fantastic. He was the better man than me tonight. He got the job done. But yeah, you know, he wasn't really hurting me with any shots. You know, so maybe you know, maybe that's why I got a bit overconfident. I know he was going to wrestle me. He didn't feel that strong. I mean, as I said, other than when he had his, you know, rear naked choke sunk in. But he didn't feel that strong. As I say, I was able to get back up pretty easily. Even in the small grappling exchanges that we had, I felt like I was, you know, overpowering him. But nothing, no. I mean, of course I got caught, so it sounds stupid to say that, but it was the fight that I expected.
And you touched on it there, you said that you might like to headline the London show. Is there anyone in the division that you might want to fight next? There's a host of people wanting.
Yeah, I don't know about headline. I don't know if you saw it. I just got choked out. So we'll see. But listen, I love doing what I do. You know, I'm from a small town in the northwest of England. I never thought I'd be here headlining Madison Square Garden. And I'll be damned if the last time I do it is getting choked out on TV. So you know, it wasn't my night, but that's the way with professional sports. You know, one man or one team win and one man or one team lose. You know.
So like, there's for a retirement fight or whatever the next fight is, there's no one that, you know, a fantasy opponent, maybe a third fight with Luke Rockhold, settle the Ciol Romero business. None of that stuff really stands out to you.
Yeah, I'll be honest. My biggest concern right now is getting to the bar before he shots. Seriously.
Okay, well,
I'm not thinking about my next fight. I'm thinking about the bar. You know, when you win, you're celebrating. Everyone's always like, oh, do you go out afterwards? I'm like, yeah, of course I do, because when you win, you're celebrating. And if you lose, you know, drown in your sorrows. And then you get really fucked up.
Well, last thing for me then, now that it's over, how would you kind of summarize your title reign? Of course, you win on short notice, you defend in Manchester, and then you drop it tonight. But how will you look back on this when it's all said and done?
You know. Feels like yesterday I was champion of the world. You know, I mean, listen, I'm happy. I'm proud of what I've achieved in this sport. I really am. You know, I can't take that away from me. I mean, my kids are over there. They just said, I thought you'd be more pissed off. And I'm like, listen, of course I'm pissed off. I'm crushed inside. I am. But also at the same time, you got to realize what's important in life. You know, I mean, this is what I dedicate my life to, but I do it for my children. I'm hearing we did over 1 million pay-per-view buys tonight from the top people, so that's good. You know, and that's why I do it. I do it to get paid. Now, first and foremost, I want to win. Of course I do. It's a nice little consolation prize. But to answer your question, I'm happy. I'm happy with what I've done. But yeah, I'm crushed inside. But life goes on. Life goes on. You know, every time you fight, one man's going to win, one man's going to lose. That's what you sign up for. You can't cry like a little bitch. You know. All respect to George. Well done. He beat me. I felt fantastic going in there tonight. I truly thought I was going to smoke him, and I didn't. You know, so well done.
Michael, just you know, towards the end of that last round where you get submitted, was there any chance of you tapping?
I don't know. I mean, he had a good squeeze. I don't think he'd give me a chance to tap. maybe if he didn't squeeze so hard. I don't know. You know, he lived by the sword, die by the sword, so to speak. You know. But yeah, all right, that was the last question. Thank you all. Appreciate it. Go on then.
Which bar?
Which bar? I think it's called Moxie or something. I don't know. That's my manager. We've got a few free drinks lined up. So my wife's over there thinking, bloody hell, we have plans tomorrow. But babe cancelled them. We're going to let it bed. Guys, thank you all. Good night.